So if ethnic Kyrgyzstanis didn't have enough problems being constantly oppressed by the normies from Normistan and perhaps Kyrgyzstan, now we have a major video game company continuing the oppression of the Kyrgyzstani people. Bungee felt like it was worthwhile to address, well, of course, something people were outraged about. What is that thing? Well, Bungee is fixing Destiny 2 armor resembling white nationalist symbol. The big quote is, "It's not intentional." Destiny 2 developer Bungee is updating the game to fix a piece of armor featuring a symbol associated with a hate group. A hate group as described by who? It has come to our attention that a gauntlet in Destiny 2 shares elements with a hate symbol, Bungee said on Twitter. "It is not intentional. We are removing it." The studio also apologized. Why, if it was really a mistake, what are you apologizing for? "That does not represent our values," and adding, we renounce hate in all forms. Well, thank God the people that make my video game that I jump around and kill other people in are taking a stand against hate. Bungie did not specify the piece of armor at issue, referring only to it as gauntlets. But in a thread about the announcement on the Destiny subreddit, a Redditor named whatever Biohazard appears to have figured it out. The armor in question appears to be Road Complex AA1, a pair of legendary gauntlets for the Hunter class. Here it is. Do you feel the white supremacy here? The upper arm region of the gauntlets bears a symbol when right side up looks like a gray chevron and two horizontal gray bars. Between the symbol is this mirror image with four vertical lines with white bars. Yes, we can see the picture. Quality writing, Polygon. But if you're looking at it horizontally, Road Complex AA design bears a strong resemblance to the logo of Kek, a satirical religion created by members of white national movement. Bull. It was not created by members of the white nationalist movement. This is the kind of just blatant lies that makes games journalism the joke that it is. Pepe, Kyrgyzstan, first of all, are not symbols created by the alt-right. They're not symbols of white nationalism. Hillary Clinton got bent out of shape about Pepe memes, and the Southern Poverty Law Center, which has a sterling history, of course, of properly analyzing all possible hate symbols. The Kyrgyzstan banner is modeled after a Nazi war flag. The Kek logo sits center. It's almost like he's worshiping it, right? He or she. Oh, God, I bet you this is Simit Sakar. Great. Are your pronouns in your Twitter bio? Well, your Tumblr. Okay. Senior writer. He's just senior writer, and I have more followers than him. So, I mean, I'm not above a little bit of schlong measuring, but, I mean, this guy's obviously a mover and a shaker in the gaming world. White nationalists have flown the Kyrgyzstan flag at events across the U.S., including the Unite the Right rally a month ago in Charlottesville. Now, this is some stellar reporting by Polygon, so thank you for... In the game in which I'm literally incentivized to kill other players, I appreciate you making sure nobody has any fun with the meme. Unintentional or intentional. We all know that memes are dangerous, and, some say, actually, if you go back to the Second World War, that it was started by a meme. So, I mean, I guess thank you, Bungee, for saving us from World War III by standing up against a lime green-ish logo in your video game. Maybe you should worry about putting yourself at the knees of everybody who bought the original Destiny game and who got hosed with a ridiculously short amount of gameplay. Maybe that's what you should worry about, because the thing is, I don't know why these game developers don't seem to get this. This doesn't sell games. Nobody would have even noticed it. Maybe a few people would have ironically worn the armor. But simply because somebody has your thing at an event does not mean that thing represents that other thing, if that makes any sense at all. If one person, let's say, commits a act of violence while carrying a teacup, does that then mean all teacups are a symbol of that sort of violence? Well, no, of course not. And this is just common sense. And when companies like Bungee worry about this kind of garbage and not producing good games, you get this problem. Now let's look at now again, we already all know that anybody who is screeching about this was not somebody who purchased the game. It's people that, you know, don't play games that have an issue. Let's see what the response is. Now about the lightning symbol in your logo. It never ends with these people. This is why I'm saying the spirit of Kek is exactly this. This is the reason it should have not bared resemblance to a Kekistani flag. It should have been a Kekistani flag. This is a bit of a reach. I was making a Bungee reach joke, but also removing a random potentially image isn't a big deal. I see way more people triggered by the removal of it than you having it. Show us on the doll where the political correctness touched you. Right? And the SJWs win again. I don't see the resemblance, but whatever. Leave it to the entitled lowlifes to ruin things. I mean, where are all the people that were complaining about this? And the thing is, all this is going to do is give more power to the ethnic Kekistanis. I mean, the fact that you had to make an announcement to address their existence and then attempt to oppress them is just going to give more power. A few more people may have moved into the Kekistan area here, or perhaps Normistan, but Kekistan grows stronger by the day, and we will not be oppressed any longer.